Tonight, we discover where hashtag Space for Crafts comes from. I'm Aaron Gibson, and welcome back to Soul Man Live.
Come on, soul man on the scene. Get those hands up. It's time to raise that roof.
What do we say when people want to get to know us better? All aboard! Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Choo choo!
Hollers if you hear me! Hashtag space for crafts, y'all! Bass beating and heart pumping! Time to fire it up and go! The crowd is buzzing, it's Friday night. We got the groove just right. Trumpets blaze and the bass line's tight. Electric moves light up the side. Amplify, feel the sound. Brass is burning, feet leave the ground. Clap your hands, let the rhythm astound. Friday's night's on fire, the party's unbound. Lights up high, they cut through the mist. The beat's so sharp, it could never be missed. Dancers lose it, can't resist. Soul man's magic, echoes and twists. Amplify, feel the sound. Brass is burning, feet leave the ground. Clap your hands, let the rhythm astound. Friday night's on fire, the party's unbound. Trumpets holler through the endless heat. Drum arms stomp like marching feet. The floor is fire in this soulful beat. Electrifying moments can't be beat. This is no stage, just a blazing storm. Sweat and joy become the norm. Soul man leads in his vintage form. The dance floor bends to his heart so warm. Amplify, feel the sound. Brass is burning, feet leave the ground. Clap your hands, let the rhythm astound. Friday night's on fire, the party's unbound. Shout out to William Rochelle, Sharon Rose Winfield, Kayla Heckle, and Matt Beck. Hulk hearts up and fly in the skies. Peace and keep it luminous, yo. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man. Holy sweet
broken March shoes, smelled like fries and bad tattoos. Check my phone, got a "you still alive" text. Replied barely, but baby, I'm blessed. Found $10 in the laundry pile. Angel on my shoulder said, make it wild. Devil said, bro, book that flight. Now I'm boarding with the gas station Sprite. Holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl, soul men soaring to Las Vegas swirl. Middle seat peanuts, diamonds in my curls. Whoop whoop style, yo, watch me twirl. Holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl, soul men screaming, jackpot girl. From the bus stop to the neon world. Whoop whoop style, yo, change my world. Flight attendant said, sir, we need you seated. I said, I just got upgraded spiritually, girl, I mean it. Hey. Ordered tap water, toasted the sky. Told the clouds if I crash, at least I tried. Touchdown suitcase held by duct tape. Hotel key shaped like a last minute escape. Bellhop looked at me, you a big time when I said I got snack coupons and a buffet deal. Holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl, soul man soaring through Las Vegas world. $2 chips, heart doing cartwheels. Whoop whoop style, yo, that's the deal. Holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl, soul man dancing with the cocktail girl. From the thrift store trip to the high roller swirl. Whoop whoop style, yo, bless this world. I got 3 loose buttons, 2 sore feet, 1 roommate roaches, still feel sweet. Yelled I'm rich, machine yelled nope, but it's fat-free spin, so I still got hope. Crowd around me, chant my name, only cause I blocked the football game. My bad. Holy sweet Mary, mother of pearl, soul man soaring, shove the twirl. From the broke boy blues to the Vegas girl. Whoop whoop style.
Throw it up, soul man.
Soul man dishing up Friday joy every day that we can. 5 to the 4 to the 3 and to the 1.
that one soul who stands beside us when the weight gets too damn heavy.
In the quiet of the morning, when the world's still half asleep, I feel your presence beside me, like a promise you intend to keep. The sun begins to rise, painting the sky in hues of gold. And in your eyes, I see a story that's yet to be told. We walk along the shoreline where the waves gently kiss the sand. Each step we take together, hand in hand, is like a dance. The sea breeze carries whispers of dreams yet to unfold. And in this moment, I know I'm right where I'm meant to be. Whoa, you, whoa, whoa. Love, you're the melody that plays in my heart, a symphony of emotions, a work of art. With every beat, with every breath, I'm drawn to you. In this journey of life, I'll always be true. You're the light that guides me through the darkest night, a beacon of hope, a shining sight. No matter where we go, no matter what we face, our love will be the anchor, our eternal grace. Our eternal grace. As the day turns to evening and the stars begin to shine, we sit beneath the heavens, lost in time and space divine. The moon casts a silver glow upon our faces, soft and clear, and in your smile I find a peace that's so dear. We talk about our dreams, our hopes, our fears, and in your words I hear a love that's so sincere. You understand me like no one else can do, and in your arms I feel safe, I feel new. Oh love, you're the melody that plays in my heart, a symphony of emotions, a work of art. With every beat, with every breath, I'm drawn to you. In this journey of life, I'll always be true. You're the light that guides me through the darkest night, a beacon of hope, a shining sight. No matter where we go, no matter what we face, our love will be the anchor, our eternal grace. There will be storms that test our love's strength, and days when the world seems so wrong. But I promise you, my dear, I'll stand by your side through thick and thin. We'll ride the tide. Our love is like a flame that never fades, a fire that burns with passion.
Hold up. Why isn't this in the news? I mean, look at it. It's awesome. Something like this should be on the headlines of every station right now, and I don't know why.
Plastic cup in my hand, gold dust on my shoes. Lost some sleep on the tables, found a part of me with you. Neon bled into sunrise, we laughed like we were free. Now my suitcase is staring from the corner of your suite. I'm leaving a little piece of my soul in Vegas, right there on the strip.
You trace lines on a napkin like we were drawing our plans. I just traced every moment so it won't slip through my hands. You said call when you land. I said I wish I could stay. Both of
Aaron Gibson.
Welcome officially to Las Vegas Strip.
When the lights fade out and the planes take off, that's where I'll be. That's where I'll be. I'm leaving a little piece of my soul in Vegas, so you remember me. It'll be a while till I see you again. Oh, calendar filling with miles till I'm back where we began. So take this moment, fold it, keep it safe when you're walking past our corner. No, I never really left that place. I'm leaving a little piece of my soul in Vegas, right there on the strip where you said my name. I'm leaving a little piece of my heart in Vegas, in a booth in a room in the back of a game. When the lights fade out and the planes take off, that's where I'll be. That's where I'll be. I'm leaving a little piece of my soul in Vegas until you're back with me.
Have any idea how hard it is to act my age? I've never fucking been this old before. I don't.
Throw my bag in the back, door slam, engine laughs. Got a map on the dash, but I don't even check it. Old boots, new white lines, chasing down my own time. Every town, same skyline, once the speakers kicking. Every mile feels like a main stage. Every light turns into strobe haze. If there's a floor, then there's a front row. If there's a night, then I'm in go mode. I'm on a run, yo, rock this world wherever I go. Doesn't matter if I'm lost or home. I was made to shake these bones I'm on, yo, turn it up until the sky glows. Doesn't matter where I am or go, I'm always gonna rock this world. Cheap diner at sunrise, coffee burns, but I'm fine. Napkin full of dumb rhymes. Bartender starts laughing. She says, "Kid, what's your plan?" I just drum on the counter with my hands. If there's a beat, then here I am. That's the only map I'm packing. Every mile feels like a main stage. Every light turns into strobe haze. If there's a floor, then there's a front row. If there's a night, then I'm in go mode. I'm on a run, yo, rock this world wherever I go. Doesn't matter if I'm lost or home. I was made to shake these bones I'm on. Run, turn it up until the sky glows. Doesn't matter where I am or go, I'm always gonna rock this world. Right, same fight, same fire in my chest all night. Wrong turn, still burn. Every back road, one more turn. Left, right, same fight, same fire in my chest all night. Wrong turn, still burn. Every back road, one more turn. I'm on a run, yo, rock this world wherever I go. Doesn't matter if I'm lost or home. I was made to shake these bones I'm on. Run, turn it up until the sky glows. Doesn't matter where I am or go, I'm always gonna rock this world. snaps crack like the whip of a king. Trumpets blare, heavy air, hear the echo ring. Final spin, scratch the surface, ignite the flame. The soul man live back to reclaim his name. Boots hit pavement, cadence like thunder. Soul stitched tight, no room for blunder. Beneath the static, the fire still burns. Every loop, every beat, the tide returns. Trumpets holler, they calling the troops. Marching in step, raising roof for the loops. Echoes of the old, but the voice so new. Live soul stitched deep in the black and the blue. Lives back, feel the heat, feel the wave. Breaking the chains, calling out of the grave. Snare rolls fill, trumpets rise to the sky. Return of the soul man, live won't die. Smoke from the speakers, the crowd's on edge. Every bar sharp like a knife to a hedge. Record scratch cuts through the layers of dust. Every word spit born from ashes and rust. Heavy with the weight, the soul can't be sold. Carved in the rhythm, the stories unfold. Drums march forward, each hit a command. Live resurrected with the mic in his hand. Live back, feel the heat, feel the wave. Breaking the chains, crawling out of the grave. Snare rolls build, trumpets rise to the sky. Return of the soul man, live won't die.
Soul man walking through the flame tonight. Boots pounding like a war drum fight. The sky splits open with a cracking light. I'm alive, alive, alive in the heat of the fire. Step by step, the earth will quake. Feel the thunder, feel the shake. Soul man live, fire burning higher. Light the night, set the sky on fire. Soul man live, fire never tire. We rise, we rise, we rise. Marching bands in the streets collide. Brass and strings with a rebel stride. Every heartbeat sings to the tide of the fire, fire, fire where I thrive. Drums are roaring louder now. Crowds are screaming, show me how. Fists in the air, they won't back down. Soul man burns the crowd. Soul man live, fire burning higher. Light the night, set the sky on fire. Soul man live, fire never tire. We rise, we rise, we
Well, and this is, you know what this is, where the good times happen.
Shadows thick like tar, choking out the stars. Empty streets, no sound. Where's the fight now? Where's the ground? Trumpets blaring, wake the dead. Drums pounding in my head. The soul man's back. Can't run, can't hide. He's here to fight, to burn the night. Soul man's roar cuts the chains. Mental wars, he breaks the pain. Steel boots hit the floor. Battle cries open doors. Eyes like fire, fists like stone. He's not leaving till minds are whole. The soul man's back. Can't run, can't hide. He's here to fight, to burn the night. Soul man's roar cuts the chains. Mental wars, he breaks the pain. Trumpets scream, the walls cave in. Deep inside, the fight begins. Marching forward, never fall. The soul man's voice, it shakes us all. I've been waiting for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this.
The countdown to 100 episodes is on. I'm Dylan Gibson, and this is Soul Man Live.
From Studio One, nestled in the heart of Calgary, welcome to Aaron Gibson's Soul Man Live.
Oh,
Yeah. Do it up, soul man. Do it up, soul man. Dishing up Friday joy every day that we can. Five to the 4 to the 3 and 2 to 1. Brace for lift off, the rafters are coming undone. Gen exercising the system with different perspective, a different view, delivering universal joy that's long overdue. Hollers if you hear me. Sight up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man Live. Gladiator, hot, ready to explode. Groovy jukebox with speakers blasting, funk electricity pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Momentum growing like a titan's wrath. Crowd building it up now. It's time to broadcast. Your foot are whacking, Fred Astaire tapping, moon sliding along that floor like Michael Bublé crooning. With records scratching, your body screams it wants more. We're all hyped up. It's Friday night and the band's ready to go. Souls are shaking with the earthquake and let's get on with the show. Hollers if you hear me. Sight up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man Live. Gladiator, hot, ready to explode. Groovy jukebox with speakers blasting, funk electricity pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Yeah!
Bringing you that moment of joy in your day to ignite your inner phoenix and fly.
Yeah, here comes the intro with that soul style beat. The wait is all over now. Igniting the phoenix is what we see. Yeah. Hollers if you hear me. Psych up the mode. This is Aaron Gibson, Soul Man now. Gladiator, hot, ready to explode. Groovy jukebox with speakers blasting, funk electricity pumping in the air. That pounding in your chest, emitting from within. Cue the trumpets in your solar flare. Yeah!
And now it's time to put your Hulk hearts up and welcome your big burly hug host, Aaron Gibson.
I'm just sitting here giggling because it's been a long time since I've gotten a chance to just sit back and just play around and actually visit with everybody. Hashtag flashbacks, right? And oh my God, I seriously, I didn't know how to start off the show at first because I was almost like, in a world, in a place. Now more than ever, it is so phenomenal to see you all here this evening, and it is great to see my sister just light up in the background. Yes, the first. I'm not even okay. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna dial it in. Dial it in. No squirrels tonight. No squirrels tonight. Okay, that wasn't a squirrel. First thing we're gonna do, everybody, please, if you have not yet subscribed on YouTube, please. There we go. This one. All right. Could you guys grab your phone right now for a few seconds and just grab this? Subscribe on YouTube. This is the best way to watch the show right now. I'm not throwing any negativity towards any other platforms, but what I just want to say is sometimes there's issues with putting too many comments and all that. And we don't want people getting in trouble. So if you want to come and comment like crazy, come over here. All right. Secondly, as I bring myself back into focus, if you are just catching the show for the first time, it is a late night mental health talk show dedicated to those silently struggling. And if you yourself right now are silently struggling at home and thinking that you do not have a place in this world, please, within Canada and the US, reach out to 988. And if you are in the UK, please reach out to 999. All right. Now, back to the monologue of this fantastic soul that has come into my life like 4 years ago. 4 years ago now, right? 4-year anniversary. Because it was just shortly after I was on Voice Your Vibe that I connected with this fantastic soul. And one thing that I appreciated about her is she was cut to the point, but caring when she delivered insights and kind of really guided me through a lot of anxieties. All right, I'm going to drop this stuff because we're getting into, oops, I pressed the wrong button. See, welcome back to Jurassic Park. I am so just blooming excited. It's not you, sis, it's me. This needs to go up though. All right. So Nancy Debra Barrows quickly became my sister. The first time that I reached out to her, I was going through an incredible anxiety moment with just the fact that I had been on their show, and then all of a sudden now all these people were reaching out to me and connecting and networking and all these things that I had absolutely no clue on. And again, the gift of Voice Your Vibe, and I know my brother Brian Schulman is in the audience tonight. Nothing but love, because these two people were my mentors to create this. They were the ones that inspired me to kind of carry the torch forward in my own direction and guided me through those moments, got me to my first Podfest. Love you too, brother. But Nancy was the first one that I had connected with before kind of getting a chance to connect with Brian. And she really supported me in that one moment where I felt all this anxiety. And from that moment on, it was just like your family. You will be honored and respected in this family. There's another sister right there, popping in to say, hey, I hope you're getting some more rest, my other sister. And she took me under a wing, as well did Brian Schulman, but tonight is her night, so we're going to focus on Nancy. She took me under her wing and really started to show me the other side of production. That you can you've got to stay focused on this. You have the ability to focus on about 40 billion things at once. And whether it's like flawless or not, it doesn't matter. You're having a good time. You're projecting an energy back to your audience. I've spent hours with these two creating some of their works where we were doing multiple takes and doing nothing but laughing in between because it got to a point where we really needed a break. We were plugging through, but it was just not happening. So we had to reschedule and again came back to the table doing the exact same thing, laughing throughout that entire production. So without further delay or ado, because I know that we've only got so much time with this fantastic spirit tonight, please welcome back to the Soul Man Live stage, my dear sister, Nancy Debra Barrows.
Hello, hello.
Yes!
Yes!
Sorry.
No, you're always welcome, my brother.
He's out there in the background always. Okay. Yes, I will. It was very hard. My producer fingers just took over. I'm sorry.
What did I say? Like we
Yeah.
literally, as soon as it started happening, I was just like, okay, you know what, tonight I'm just going to take care of it. You know, I normally take care of it all. And all of a sudden it was just like old times. All of a sudden the comments popped up. I was like, wait, what's going on here?
And then we were fighting each other, which was always fun.
But it was funny because we've done that so much on the other shows that I just automatically okay, no, if she's going to do that, then I'm going to comment. And that was the way we used to bounce back around back then when I was doing remote production. Well, I'm still doing remote production. I have not left my position. I am now the archivist of Voice Your Vibe, I swear.
Yeah, whenever we pop up, you're there.
But please, for those that don't know you as well as I do, please introduce yourself. And what do you do?
Oh gosh. Introduce myself. Hi everybody. I'm Nancy Debra Barrows. I am a perfectly flawed human. I think that is the biggest thing about me right now is that I'm human. I wear a lot of different hats. Professionally, I have a master's degree in communication disorders and sciences, and I work as a speech language pathologist. Personally, I am a native New Yorker. I am a lover of carrot cake, cat mama. I am a caregiver to my amazing parents. I am learning so much on the journey, continuing. I am a Reiki master and a witch. I am a show host, a live show host. I am a speaker, a keynote speaker. I am a coach, a healer. I am a daughter. I am a partner. I am a friend. I'm a sister. I'm an aunt. I think I am who I am. I what you see is what you get. I don't even know how to describe myself anymore. It's an ever-changing landscape of what my roles are. Yeah, it's did I do it? Did I get it? Did I do it?
You totally did.
all of you out there who know me, how would you describe me?
No, you did fantastic. There's a lot of people out here that I know. And by the way, there's a new feature here on, I didn't tell you about it. Us as producers need to know about. So on the comments now, let's see if we can do this correctly. All right, we do this and we can actually make sure that everybody's being seen.
Ryan,
what we're going to do is we're going to change the geography. See, this is where Big Brother kicks in. And I'm like, okay, let's change the geography. Let's do this.
Ooh, yeah.
This.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, so I don't have to.
So now you don't have to post comments. All right. It is a little bit closer up on the screen, but I hope you're okay with that. If you want, we can change it back.
No, I'm listen, I'm not here to look at me. So whatever works for everybody else. This is great because you can see the comments and I can focus on our conversation. I'm looking at these comments and I'm putting them up because this is what I do and I can't. I'm going to stop. I need to hide the comments. I'm going to hide the comments because I really do want to just be present with everyone and have this conversation because I haven't been live in a while and there's a reason. I've been exhausted. I've been grieving a whole lot of things. I made the decision to move here when my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's because I wanted as much time as possible. For those of you who don't know me, I moved July will be 2 years ago. I moved from Los Angeles where I lived for, most of my quote unquote adult life. I'm not really a grown up, so we won't go there. But for most of my adult life, and when my mom was diagnosed, I decided that I wanted to be with her for as long as I possibly could, especially while she was her. So I have the luxury of being a speech language pathologist, which is a very high demand field. So I was able to pick myself up and go. Family is the most important thing for me, whether you are blood or birth or chosen along the way. So I moved. And yeah, you make a move and you think, the age old story, you think, I wouldn't change it for anything. Let's start there. I wouldn't change it for anything, but yeah, you go from like, I don't even know, we can go a million different ways. I was and still trying to figure out, it's an ever-changing landscape here. So I was very fortunate. I was able to get a job, and I fell into an amazing community of women who are not competitive and who are authentic and real. And they saw all of me probably, gosh, it was early November. Mom was officially diagnosed. I knew it with my background and having seen her, but we got an official diagnosis. I was at work, and they were there. Hysterical tears. Yes, family first, dad's favorite words. Love you more, Bill Bradford. And it's kind of been like that ever since. It's just this beautiful community of people who are living life and being human and get it. So I've got that. But, at 53 years old, I moved back in with my mom and dad, so it was a loss of, grieving the life I had. I went from working, really for myself as, doing our shows and producing and speaking and coaching to working full time, for someone else, which is a very different lifestyle. And then I went working full time for someone else and working full time for someone else and working full time for someone else. So it's mom and it's dad. And the year health wise for mom and dad has been rough for all of us. In the comments, let me know how much you want to know, because I know there's other people going through this. So I know I'm not the. Well,
you know what? Your little brother's kind of grown in a fashion, and I'm
going to let you actually host this show. Is that
no, it's all good. we reciprocate. We're good family, and we've gotten to this level where really the sky could be falling and we'll be cool with it.
In my pajamas and bathrobe, much less.
Right.
I'm listening.
So, one, thanks for bringing us kind of quickly up to speed with everything that has been going on. And I mean, there's so many avenues and questions that I could ask tonight that we could sit here for hours. The first thing is, this year is all about #unplugged. And as you brought it up, that is one heck of a bandwidth that you're operating off of. So what is one thing, Nancy, that when you recognize and reflect that you need to take that moment, what is that one thing you do to #unplug from that moment and kind of recoup, recover, and reapproach?
I'm still learning. I'm really, okay. So Katie J, sorry, you asked me a question. I'm going to answer Katie J. Well,
It's okay.
Let me answer your question first. I'm still learning how to unplug here. And that's the honest truth, is that I'm not, I don't get a lot of it. Thank you. Yeah, there will be tears, because you know who I am. I'm not going to be able to hold it in, nor do I want to, nor do I feel like I have to. But I think a couple of things that I've been doing. I have really leaned into my energy healing, and my crystals and my moon rituals and those moments where I feel connected to the bigger picture, because it's very easy to get consumed with everything that's happening here on the day-to-day. And so those places where I can be connected to the universe, the bigger energy, ways that I co-regulate, so to speak. It's been one of the hardest things has been I'll come back to it. Just give me a second. I love songwriting. I've been coloring. I lost my thought, but this is the other thing that's happening. I've got perimenopause, menopause happening. I've got let's throw it all together. So, KDJ, I'm not sure where the little gray cat is, but in January, I had to say goodbye to my black and white kitten, who is 18 years old and has seen me through so much. So I'm grieving the loss of him as a family member, but he was also what we used to joke as a witch's cat. He always knew what I needed. And he was a big co-regulator of mine. So adjusting to that, I think one of the hardest things about the journey here now is staying present in every moment, because I don't want to miss any of it. That's why I'm here, but it's hard and it's painful at times. Thank you. No, I'm crying. All right. The one who loved the keyboard is the little gray cat. She's around somewhere. But I think coming to terms with all the loss has been one of the most challenging pieces of it. But like I said, finding ways I connect a bigger picture. And the other big piece for me that's been difficult is I feel like I disappeared from my life. And I know this is a caregiver thing. And I was warned about it. But it's still real hard because it happens. I have demands on my time and energy and limited resources, but I feel like you disappear from your life. And that's another area of growth that I am working on. And as I figured out, sharing it with other people who are on this journey, because those of you who know me, I know that what's happening to me, my stories are always bigger than me. And whatever I'm traveling through, I know there's someone who will be coming up behind me. And any wisdom that I can share from my journey is really, I think, actually one of the ways I unplug. Knowing that I can share something with someone else that might make it a little easier or help them unburden. Those are the things I think that really, and that's why I think the Reiki and energy healing and helping others has always been, for me, so soul nourishing, because we're not meant to do this alone. And even when you feel alone, and you talked about it earlier, all the resources that are there, even when we feel alone, and it's real easy to feel alone. We're not, that's that piece of it's easy to have our brains lie to us that we are alone, or we're the only one going through this, or nobody would understand. And I think that part of being unplugged is reminding myself of where I am connected, and that I am so incredibly lucky, because while I feel like I'm disappearing from my life and I'm not pouring into the people that I love the way I used to. And that's, I think, what's hard for me is I have not a standard for myself, but there's a way that I do things, which has been hard. And you and I have had this conversation, because I leave you messages all the time that, like, I love you and I miss you. And the amount that I reach out is not a reflection on how often I think about you or how deeply I love you. And that's the case with a lot of friends. But I kind of feel like I'm missing out on those moments too. So I feel pulled in a lot of directions. But I think unplugging for me is standing in the place where I am and finding gratitude for what is, and not focusing on maybe what's not, which has always been what I do. It's just I think it takes me a little bit more effort than I used to. That, to really stop and bring myself back to the moment. Um,
You've had a pretty getting into the family side of things. You've had a pretty major shift,
Thank you.
and kind of part of the sole intention of getting here tonight is just a reminder that all that time that you contributed into others, including myself and everybody that's showing up here tonight, um, it's time for that reciprocation. You have, my sister, poured into so many people, and now you've planted literally all these little seeds, and it's our opportunity to give back and support you through these moments.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you sharing that. And hashtag shout out to Mal. I got a chance to meet my nephew and spend some time with my nephew a while back. And let me tell you, those cats are amazing. And when she says a witch's cat, I watched this cat literally protect Brian Schulman, and was fully attentive on what his boy was doing
Mhm.
when he was not feeling so hot. So
Yeah. It's,
shout just big love for my nephew, and he is gone but never forgotten.
he will
And
always be with me. I'm so grateful for that.
I
Yeah,
I
he's a
loved
very
seeing the
special.
energy between you two. So it was hard for me, especially from a distance, to go. I'll just call it like it is. It was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
This is
No.
the moment that I want to reach through the screen and just, you know, it'll be okay, but we gotta also get through this moment at the same time, and you know how my aspy mind is. So, all right. So, you know me, I like to we dive into it kind of deep. We go down the rabbit hole, and then I try and bring you kind of back out again, because around the corner here, we have your mental health break montage. And so I wanted to talk to you about, because I know you did it a couple of times for me, but I actually want to schedule and pay for an actual Reiki session with you, because I want to know more about what Reiki is. I hear of a lot of people, and I get a lot of different views and perspectives on it. So could you help everybody at home help to understand what it is? What There's a very unique energy about it. Can you describe it?
Well, so I try to start by explaining people like Reiki is spiritual. It's not religious. It's nothing like that. That there are people out there who have had bad experiences or just, it's kind of weird and out there. But if you start with the premise that all things are energy, and if we go right down to the concrete of like, cardiologists, when they read your heart, right? They stick all those electrodes all over you and they're reading the energy of your heart. If you're, God forbid, ever in a situation when your heart stops, they shock you with energy. We all are beings that are made up of energy, and that energy is flowing within us and it's flowing around us. And Reiki is the idea that it's that universal energy. That's that energy that's flowing within all of us. It's all flowing around us. If you're out there living life and being human, then it's hard and it's real easy for that energy to get blocked. Now, you might not think of it as an energy block because you think of it more as, oh, my neck hurts, or oh, my stomach's upset, or I'm not sleeping very well, or I keep getting sick, or my throat hurts, or a million different ways our bodies tell us that they're out of sync. And Reiki works with that natural energy. I have the privilege of being able to channel that Reiki energy through me. I don't heal. It's the energy that heals. And so what Reiki does is it's really just being in tune and intuitive to the person you're working with, listening to them, their words, but also feeling their energy and using that universal energy to help block things, can get rid of congestion, get them flowing again so that we can be the efficient bodies that we were born in, and meant to be. It sounds like for some people it's scary, the idea. Some people do Reiki with, like hovering. Some people do it with touch. But being me, I include all my crystals and my oils and my sound bowl. But Reiki is really just the idea of like anything else you would do for your body to bring you into alignment. It's very gentle. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to believe in it for it to work. It's kind of a sit back, relax, and just be moment, which is one of the things I really like about it because we don't do that very often. But that's really what it is it's just working with this universe. If you're unsure about the energy of the universe, watch a thunderstorm, like a bolt of lightning. That energy is all out there. So Reiki is just taking that energy and helping us achieve our best balance, our best flow. To me, Reiki's connection, I guess, would be the easiest way for me to say it. It's connection with self, with others, with the universe. I'm gonna
call it like it is. Hashtag the kung fu of meditation.
Oh, meditation's a huge part. Yeah, it's Reiki is like any other practice that you do with flow. Yoga helps with flow. It's just another way. Sometimes it's helpful to have somebody else, bring us into alignment. The funny part is I have the hardest time doing Reiki on myself. Of all things, I'm so good at doing it on other people. It took me forever to recognize that being me was a skill, that I had this skill, this energy work skill, right? This ability to do it in a focused manner and do it for others. And I love Reiki because I can do it distance. I can do it in person. I can do it in 15 minutes. I can do it in an hour. I can do it, we can do it a million times. We could do it one time. There's no downtime. But Reiki is a gift that you can give yourself and then I can give to others.
I love it. Again, I'm calling it the kung fu of meditation. Hashtag kung fu. Hashtag grasshopper.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag space for crafts. I think it's time that everybody starts to understand where that comes from in my lyrics and where that originated from. So should I start off, or would you like to tell the story of where hashtag for space?
No, you could tell it because you tell it better than I do on this one. We're both good storytellers, but yeah.
Okay, so of course, when things started to change and Nancy, of course, moved, and I knew that there was going to be a shift in time, I kind of did something similar that I do for Dylan, which is why I generally wear a hat on my show, is that symbol to him that you are always in my heart. I'm always with you. And so one day we were talking back and forth about sewing and all this other stuff. And in Nancy's older place in LA, there wasn't really a whole bunch of room for crafts.
There was a whole bunch of room, period.
So I was like, oh, I've got like hashtag all the space for crafts here, yo. And so hashtag for space, or space for crafts, basically started off this small little talk about like just a space, that safe space where we can be absolutely ourselves, squirrely. No, not squirrel this time. Squirrely, lose our train of thought, just be ourselves. So hashtag space for crafts started to evolve. And of course, every hotel that I have gotten, almost every hotel I have gotten to, what I do is I start off at the doorway with the craziest look in my eyes, and I start to run through the
I know
actual...
when it's going to happen. It's
the... And you always know when it's a good room too, because I've got a big Cheshire grin on my face.
The run in is always long.
The run in is usually pretty long, and then I get to the end and it's hashtag space for crafts, yo. And it's literally just become a staple again of let's break free, let's create that space for ourselves and reflect and just enjoy in the moment that we're together and you are not alone. Being said, it is time. We're going to drop down the comments for a second here. We're going to just do this because it is officially... Oh, we got to get onto the banners. Get ahead.
And Gregory, I will... I'll come back and answer you because it's there. Gregory had a question, so we'll come back to this. I didn't forget I started.
Okay, and yes, we will. Did you start?
I did start, yeah, so we can come back to it.
Cool. All right, we're going to do this first, so everything equals out, and then we're going to do this, which is... My dear sister, I spent a lot of time writing your song.
I know, when you made me cry, I read those lyrics, man, and it was silly of me because when I like to listen to your messages and message you is usually in the morning on my way to work around 6:45 a.m. And I stopped at a red light and I started reading them and was like, nope, can't, not now, can't do it because
I've always got you in those moments, and it's like whenever you can. So without further delay or ado, Nancy, welcome to your mental health break montage. Redone.
Coffee gone cold on the counter, same gray shirt, 4 days straight. Shadow sitting in the doorway, calling her by every shameful name. She drags her feet through the hallway like the air is thick as stone. Phone lit up with all the lifelines, she still feels alone. But there's a buzz beneath her bruises, an ember under all that ache. Every breath a tiny battle, every step a tiny quake. She keeps the radiation within, untamed, untrimmed, burning through the bruises on her skin. She won't dim, won't bend, walking through the wreckage she's in with a wild, bright grin. It's chaos, but it's how she knows she lives. She keeps the radiation within. She laughs once, it startles the silence like a match struck in a cave. Thoughts say you're too much, too broken. She says I'm bigger than this grave. She writes her name on the mirror, cracked glass, shaking hand. Lipstick letters shaky, promise I will stay, I know I can. There's a hum behind her heartbeat, a storm curled up in her chest. Every tear that hits the bed sheets, still a sign she hasn't left. She keeps the radiation within, untamed, untrimmed, burning through the bruises on her skin. She won't fade, won't bend, walking through the wreckage she's in with a wild, bright grin. It's chaos, but it's how she knows she lives. She keeps the radiation within. She says, I'm not your quiet survivor. I'm the flare that blinds the night. I'm the tremor under your city. I'm the proof I still choose life. She keeps the radiation within, untamed, untrimmed, burning through the bruises on her skin. She won't fade, won't bend, walking through the wreckage she's in with a wild, bright grin. It's chaos, but it's how she knows she lives. She keeps the radiation within. It's chaos, but it's how she knows she lives. She keeps the radiation within.
I muted because I was blowing my nose over here. Thank you.
It's all good. I still had a second mute as well in place.
Okay, thank you. That was amazing. It's amazing to see all the sides of yourself again. So for that, I thank you. There's a lot of pieces of me that I miss in a way. But I love being reminded that they're there. It's not like they don't disappear, they don't go away, I don't lose them. It made me think, gosh, I haven't done chick tips in a really long time. Those are fun.
I miss chick tips. Yo, please bring chick
Yeah.
tips back. That was so much that I have that used to be how I started my morning.
I
Right?
know.
Little burst of Brian, little burst of Nancy, and that was my cup of coffee in the morning. Yo,
Yeah. For
love it
those
if you
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Chick with the Tool Belt, that was one of my many monikers, and I would do chick tips every morning. I would just grab my phone and whatever thought came to mind, it was sort of like chick tip, but this is what, whatever it was, everything from cleaning out your closet to, reach out to someone who you haven't heard from in a while. Just, I have to start doing my chick tips again. I really like doing those.
Well, in the meantime, people can reach out to you for Reiki, can they not?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, there were some questions about Reiki in there. Reiki can be done remotely, so you don't necessarily have to go to the provider. You can create that bridge, that connection, and that's part of the relationship between your provider and the person you're working with. It unfortunately is not covered by insurance. Like a lot of the holistic and alternative healing practices that we do know work, they're not covered by insurance. And depending on where you are and who your practitioner is, the rate can vary. Somebody put in there paid $75, and it can be, depending on the length of the session, depending on if someone comes to you, you go to them. Are they doing add-ons? Are they doing crystals? Are they doing sliding scale? I always like to do some sliding scale stuff. And, I've been in this life, I've been in positions where I couldn't afford the thing that I needed most to help me move to the next level or heal. So I really try to keep that in mind when people come to me in terms of like what they can afford and, can we do a trade or, like that's why I said a Reiki session, even if I do 15 minutes on you and you pay me, whatever you can, it all comes out in the end. So yeah, it's funny because in the last week word started getting around school that I do Reiki and healing. And I've had in the last 2 weeks, people kind of show up at my door at my office.
Nice.
I had another coworker that's like, oh, I heard you can clear chakras. I'm like, oh, I certainly am happy to work with you on that, So I love that part is blossoming now. It's like I said, I think it's just such a gift and a privilege to be able to help people in any way. But in terms of me for energy and Reiki, hang on just a sec. Yeah, Mama. Okay. Well, Brian's gonna come grab it now. Okay, Mommy. So good to see you, Steven. We're in that stage where short-term memory is real rough. So we're not in our usual nighttime routine because of the show. And so, we got it taken care of though. And I've got the most amazing man because these are not his parents. But he is patient and kind and loving and generous. And no one makes my mom laugh like Ryan Schulman does. So it's amazing. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Hi, Sharon. People can reach out to me for Reiki. Absolutely.
So LinkedIn still best app.
LinkedIn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm you know what? I'm kind of really bad about getting on LinkedIn lately. Social media in general, Instagram, actually probably sending me a DM on Instagram right now is better.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, then here's where it gets real complicated because of course I didn't pick an easy name. Vibing _ with _Nancy _ Debra. And we'll put it in there somewhere for everybody to see. We can get a hold of Aaron, he can get a hold of me. And yes, I will make it my business to check LinkedIn more often now that we've done this in case there are people reaching out. Just again, Grace, thanks. Because the day goes fast and furious. And I never know when I'm going to get that moment. But yeah, I'm actually right now, I'm finishing the master level where I can then teach others. Yeah, I can teach others to do Reiki, which is exciting to me to be able to pass that on. When I took my first level 1 class and they say, oh, well, why are you here? What are you doing? And it's like, I've been using energy my whole life without knowing it. And when I look back and I think of the comments people would make about like, oh, I feel so much better after I've spent time with you or after I talk to you, or just like, I feel so calm when I'm with you, or, whatever those things were, to actually intentionally use that ability was really why I went to study and become, Reiki certified. Is like, oh, being me is a skill, which is amazing. And now I'm learning really how to harness that skill. So I am finishing that. I am supposed to incorporate here in Florida, get my corporation name, and get everything up and running, hopefully by the end of summer officially. That was my thing. And for all of you out there, and I know, Nicole, you know what's going on here, but I have already written, I haven't published. I have my affirmation books. So I separated them. They're month-long affirmation books, and they all have a theme to go with, some of the energy healing kind of stuff. I've got these little crystal packets that I make for people. And it's time for that chapter to be fully written. So yeah, of course, people can contact me.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing this evening, because I just looked at the time and I was like,
it goes too fast. I feel like there's more, but I feel like, I know this is going to sound silly, but I feel like I've been talking about me the whole time.
Well, that's kind of the whole intention, Tonight was your night, and
I answer all the questions that people asked about me.
Yeah, by all means, if you want to answer questions that people had, we can go back and answer questions. I just wanted to say thank you again, because again, you've shared a very unique insight tonight that I know that a lot of others are going through, which is a massive change of world, but still trying to hold on to their previous identity, and understanding that identity is never really gone. It's just kind of changed forms to adapt and survive, and it will come back tenfold the next adaptation that it makes. You always radiate real.
Thank you. It became too heavy a burden to not. It's a lot of energy to not be real. And I say that as if it was easy, but it wasn't. Again, a lot of people who know me know my story and what brought me here, but it was really just not being able to fake it anymore. I didn't have the energy to fake it. Life sucked, showing up as someone you're not every day and trying to carry that burden. I struggle with depression still to this day. I'm very open and honest about that. I talk about my having been sexually abused as a kid, it lasting for many years and not even knowing there were mandated reporters in that whole story. So I think, for me, being real was the biggest gift I gave myself ever. And I hope that other people see when I do it, that it's something that they can do too. That's really the whole idea is, it's cliche, but lead by example. When I was going through, and as I go through life, I didn't see people like me who, and again, I'm 53. So, Oprah was talking about sexual abuse, but there was no one like me. Ooh, like, I'm like, great. You've got millions and millions. You can pay for therapy every day. That's great. You don't have to go to work every day and worry about where this is coming from. It was, I needed someone real, and relatable. And I had the privilege of becoming that person. I don't know why me, because people who go through a lot of what I've been through don't end up on the pretty side of it. It's not easy. And so I was given that gift to make it through. And if I can pass any of that on to someone else, then I'm really blessed. I mean, I know it sounds so like, oh, I'm so privileged and blessed, but I really am. Like, it's such a deep gift to be given, to help another human being.
It's a pretty cool feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And a very cool exchange of energy. I won't lie. It's great to see people light up, and when you're out there in real life, in real person, and have that kind of energy exchange where, guess what? We're taking on the world today. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday.
Yesterday is what brings you to today.
Sorry, say hi to Lisa.
Oh, of course, please. Yeah, I know. That's why I said Nick. I know would be that. Oh, you know what? The funny thing, Sharon, is like, I could do Reiki like this. Like, I could open a live session. And I can do group Reiki. It is a thing. And believe it or not, like, group Reiki if you think of the energy of one person in a room, think of the energy of lots of people in a room. So it lights me up because I just think that it's such a, it's got so many possibilities, and it's one of those things where I don't need to be in the same room with someone because our like I said earlier, our energy is flowing all the time, right? So yeah, they're going to start to sound stupid after a while because I'm saying that jokingly, but like you start to sound like because I go in circles and all of that. But I just it's something for me. Is it just I don't know, like you get is a feeling that I don't always have words for. So then I start going in circles, but in a silly way. Yes, affirmations and crystals.
All right. I do not want to interrupt in bedtime routine because I know I've already kind of put a little bit of a catastrophic rift into that. And I was so grateful to have you back and to have you both kind of producing because I know that somebody else is at the controls.
I miss it and I miss everyone. And again, like this is an energy exchange. So this is good.
I'll tell you what, sis, anytime that you want to have a break and just come and press comments, you know how low key we are here. And I've just got to say thank you for being my mentor, for helping to create all of this, the energy, the vibe, along with, of course, Brother Bear, Brian Schulman, for always inspiring me to press forward and go a little bit further and trying to evolve a little bit more. One thing that always sits with me was something you told me a couple Christmases ago is, okay, so what can I do that's going to make this year easier? 2 things that I can remove from my plate that will make things easier.
What can you say no to? We often feel like, oh my gosh, in order to make this better, what more can I do? I have to be doing more. What can I add? And I think often the simplest question is actually, what can I say no to? What can I let go of to get my energy back rather than continuing to pour all that energy out?
Because that literally put a ripple in my pond, which allowed me to evolve things into a much more manageable production for myself. Even though I'm still spending 12 to 16 hours a week, we're just making sure that the quality's up there now because of you. Thank you for being my sponsor for so long on Soul Man Live with Voice Your Vibe.
No thanks needed. That was, again, a gift to me.
And like I said, anytime you want to come hit up the controls, you are more than welcome to come around and press buttons and
like
just
gremlins in the machine.
And then jam out again if you want. But I just don't want to interrupt in home time routine.
No, I'll come back. Absolutely. Because I love being here. And if it's helping someone else, then, I'll show up. And thank you to everyone for being here and for the outpouring of love and support. Like I said, I feel in a lot of ways I've stopped showing up as me and disappeared from my life. And when I show up and am reminded that I have the support of some of the most amazing humans in the world, you know what I say. You know my heart.
You taught me this one too. I'm hugging you.
Yeah, you guys.
Wheels doesn't like it when it is. She's like, stop it. I'm like, no, you're taking this one. Just take it.
Squishings. Yeah. You know my heart. And that's real important. Greg, yes, I'm 53. Thank you. I look younger. I think it might be the pink hair. I told you, Greg, like, I'm not a grown up. That's not happening. I'm not growing up.
Never forget that it's not the shell. It's the energy that you're projecting onto others.
Thank you. I'm glad that's a youthful thing. And that's another gift. If you can do something for someone, reflect back how they are seen in this world and how they impact you. Yeah, because that's huge. If you can reflect back to someone how they're seen, especially because you don't know when someone can't see themselves through truthful eyes, that's a biggie.
All right, dear sister, I'm going to put you in the back. Thank you for being the one that taught me the value and the importance of being seen, heard, loved, and valued.
I didn't teach you. You knew.
Well, you created a monster, so thank you.
I love monsters.
Yeah. All right. We'll chat you very soon. I'm just going to drop you into the back here, and we're going to do this. Thank you to everybody that has shown up this evening. Hats off to you. And thank you for showing up to show some love back to another that has really contributed love back out on a day-to-day basis. As I said, she did teach me the understanding and the value by each word of being seen, heard, loved, and valued. And something to just always pay forward onto the next soul that you come across. We are running short of kindness out in this world. We need to start bringing that back up again. Once again, if you are somebody at home that is silently struggling, not sure of where to go with things, please know that you do have a place and you can reclaim your happiness. Please reach out to 988 in Canada, in the US, and in the UK, 999. Impact, community, building family. These two fantastic souls took me in at my worst moment, see me through some of the most horrible moments, to give me something where I can give back and inspire others and work to push a better image, bear positive message back out in the world, which is, again, just pay it forward. Take that time to recognize on somebody and see them for who they are and the energy that they're projecting. And maybe they just need to hear, how you doing today? Give them that opportunity to reach out. So, without further delay or ado, we are going to roll the outro. And I just got to say once again to my sister and brother, thank you for remote producing again tonight. I'm just tickled pink. If I could go pink on the screen, it's a lot of purple. So, we will catch you cats next week. And maybe we could get Debra Barrows to come back for, yes, next Friday, the 3-year anniversary of Soul Man Live. We are celebrating my birthday a little bit early. And yes, I'm turning 50 next Sunday, sometime around the April 12th. So we're celebrating early on Friday for 3 years of Soul Man Live and the amazing souls that have come on the show, the impact that they have inspired down the line and into the pond. And as for the rest of you, thank you for being here, supporting as always, and just showing up. Love all you. Big burly hugs. Chat you soon.
Soul Man, shining bright, lighten up the darkest night, helping those in silent fight, sending hugs big and tight. Shine your light, oh so bright, spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite, open every heart, take flight. Spotlight on the broken soul, making wounded spirits whole, embracing all, making them whole. Your kindness, a shining gold. Shine your light, oh so bright, spread love, make it right. Soul Man, you ignite, open every heart, take flight. Let your love be the guide, in you all fear subside. Together we'll stand with pride, your warmth a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright, spread love,
Let your love be the guide. In you all fears subside. Together we'll stand with pride. Your warmth, a healing tide. Shine your light, oh so bright. Spread love, make it right. Soul man, you ignite. Open every heart, take flight.
Brian Shulman, pull my finger.